In a small mud brick neighborhood of a village lived two friends. One was named John and the other Tom. They had been together since childhood, played in the same dust, and grew up side by side. However, fate had chosen different paths for them. Tom's father ran a small business, while John's father was a simple laborer who carried bricks all day just to earn enough for 2 meals. From a very young age, John had seen poverty up close. Many times, the stove at home did not light. His mother would hide her tears and put the children to sleep, while his father silently looked toward the sky and practiced patience. These circumstances planted a strong determination in John's heart to change his life at any cost. John loved education, but poverty stood in the way. After 5th grade, his father fell seriously ill, and the entire burden of the household fell upon John's fragile shoulders. He left school and began working as a laborer at a construction site. Waking up before dawn, lifting bricks under the burning sun, and returning home exhausted in the evening became his daily routine. Tom often said to him, "John, why do you work so hard? Whatever is written in destiny will happen." John would smile and reply, "Destiny also helps those who make an effort." While working as a laborer, John was constantly learning. He didn't just work, he observed, listened, and understood. How the mason calculated costs, how materials were ordered, how work was planned. He stored all these lessons in his mind. At night, when everyone was asleep, John would take out an old notebook and start writing. He carefully recorded his daily earnings, expenses, and savings. Even if he saved only 10 rupees, he made sure to save something. People mocked him, but John ignored their words. Years passed this way, and John's hard work began to pay off. One day, he gathered the courage to ask a mason to give him small independent tasks. At first, the mason laughed, but seeing John's honesty and dedication, he agreed. John was no longer just a laborer, he had started handling small projects on his own. Over time, he hired 1 or 2 workers. His work increased, and his reputation grew. John never cheated anyone and never used poor quality materials. That is why people began to seek him out for work. Meanwhile, Tom, who once advised John, slowly became lazy. He did not value hard work, kept searching for easy paths, and eventually remained stuck where he was. One day, the construction of a large house began in the village, and the contract was given to John. The same John who once carried bricks was now leading dozens of workers. He treated everyone with respect, paid wages on time, and worked harder than anyone else himself. Within a few years, John registered his own construction company in the city. He had a vehicle, an office, and above all, respect. Yet his simplicity remained unchanged. He still sat and ate with laborers and listened to their joys and sorrows. One day, Tom came to his office, shame visible in his eyes. He said, "John, I thought you were weak, but you've gone far ahead of me." John smiled, held his hand, and said, "My friend, I didn't move ahead, I just never stopped. I never gave up." John built a school in his village so that no child would be deprived of education because of poverty. He arranged scholarships for the children of laborers and lit the stoves in many homes. He often said, "I did not become rich through money, I became rich through patience, hard work, and faith." This story is not only John's, it is the story of everyone who fights circumstances, is not afraid of hard work, and quietly lays the foundation of their dreams. The one who is a laborer today can become an owner tomorrow if they simply refuse to give up.